Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm the Adult Services Librarian at the Waynesville Library, and today we're going to be making soy wax peppermint candles. So the benefit for using soy wax over paraffin is it does not get as hot when it burns, and you can use the wax that gets melted as you're burning your candle. You can use it as hand lotion, and it smells real nice because we're going to use essential oils. And it's pretty, so it's a nice little gift. So we're going to get started by first listing all the ingredients. You're going to need soy pellets. Sometimes they're flakes. They're called soy flakes. You can get them on Amazon. The other thing you're going to need is a wick that has the little metal flat spot, and then an adhesive pad that comes with it. If you don't get the kind that comes with the adhesive pad, you'll need to glue it to the bottom of your jar. So you will have to wait after you've applied the glue to pour in your liquid wax. So this is just a little yogurt jar. You can use just about any glass jar you can think of, whatever size you'd like. If you do a big, wide container, you will need to put in at least 3 wicks. So for this one, we're just going to do 1. All right, and we're going to melt this in our microwave in 30-second increments. You want to get your wax to about 140 degrees. And without a thermometer, the best way to test that is as soon as it's melted, it's ready to add your essential oil and pour. Okay, so I'm going to let that go for a few minutes while I show you how to apply your wick. Let me move that. The best ones are the ones that come with adhesive, so if you're looking to purchase them on Amazon, make sure you look for that, because then you don't have to have the added step of gluing and waiting. All right, so you just kind of eyeball it. You want it to go into the center of your jar, and then press down. Another good thing about not gluing it and using the adhesive is that when you've burned all the wax off, you can reuse this jar. This is real easy to get up. The adhesive will come up if you just pry it up with a knife, and you can clean out your glass jar and use it again. All right, so starting to soften up. After about 1.5 minutes, this is what the texture will look like. It's not quite ready, but you see it's getting there, and it's really starting to melt. So it needs a little bit more time in the microwave. After another minute, it should be done. Now you can see that it's completely melted and no longer opaque. It's ready for us to add our essential oil. Don't add the essential oil as you're heating up the wax, because most of your fragrance will just cook off. So you want to add that after your wax is melted. So for this much, which is enough for this glass jar, we're going to add 30 drops of peppermint oil, which is about 1/4 teaspoon. If you'd like to color your wax, make sure you use gel colorant. Do not use liquid food coloring. But you can play around with the scents and the colors with this and customize it. All right, so now we're ready to pour. Our wax, our wick is secured at the bottom of the jar. Pour it all the way up. And I have a wick stabilizer, so I'm going to show you how to use that. And then I'll also give you suggestions for what to do if you do not have a wick stabilizer. A lot of the packages of wicks come with a stabilizer. So you can see a stabilizer is really convenient for holding your wick in place. Just kind of, there we go. All right, so if you don't have a stabilizer, you can use a little craft stick, or you can use a pencil. And while you're heating up your wax, you would prepare your jars by just wrapping your wick around this and letting it sit on top. You can do it with a pencil or chopsticks, whatever you have. So after this cools, in about 20 minutes you can move it, but do not try to trim the wick at least for several hours, because the wax will remain soft and you'll create a hole if you start moving the wick around. If after it's completely cooled at room temperature you find that there is a sinkhole in your wax, which happens sometimes, you will want to just warm up about a handful of wax in the microwave, pour it in the hole, and you won't even be able to see the difference. Now if you've colored it, of course, you may have a little color difference, so maybe keep a little bit of wax behind just in case you have a sinkhole. So after you've done that and it's cooled, you trim the wick with a pair of scissors, and you can decorate it. You see here I have some kitchen twine and a piece of fake greenery. Makes a lovely gift for yourself or for somebody else. So if you would like to get the written instructions for this craft project, please just go to the library webpage and access it through virtual programming. And if you have any questions for me, please feel free to email me at the email you see listed below. And thanks for watching.